Salute and welcome back to Blizzard Abroad. So you guys know that I'm the primary caregiver for my 3-year-old grandson. He's been having some health issues. Nothing too serious, but things that we need to take care of. Right? So one of the things we needed to do, because he basically can't sleep through the night. He wakes up in the middle of the night. He has like breathing problems at night. So I needed to take him to do a sleep study. Sleep study, they monitor his sleeping patterns, his brain wave activities, his oxygen levels, everything. Right? Right. So I had to bring him to the children's hospital from 7 p.m. until 5:30 a.m. so they can monitor him. This is a 3-year-old we're talking about. So they hook up like 30 different sensors all over him. And like I said, he's 3 years old. He doesn't even want one of these monitors on him. So around 8 p.m., he's all hooked up. He's ready to go to sleep. But he is trying any way he can to get these monitors off of him. So I ended up having to hold him the whole night because every time he would wake up, like I said, he wakes up a lot. Every time he would wake up, he would go to try to, rip, especially the one in his nose, he would try to rip it out, which I understand. But I ended up holding him all night from 8 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. No phone, because I didn't want my any notifications to go off, or, you know what I mean? I just wanted silence and, to let him sleep as much as he can. And I'm sitting there and I'm holding him and I'm thinking, no matter how much I want to leave America, no matter how much I want to be an expat, no matter how frustrated I am with things, no matter how much planning I'm working or whatever I'm doing to get out of here, there was nowhere else in the world that I would have rather been at that time. At that moment in time, I was exactly where I needed to be at. There was nothing more important than what I was doing at that moment. Not a woman, not a relationship, not a vacation, not anything, not work. I was right exactly where I wanted to be at and where I needed to be at. And the reason why I bring this up is because everything I see in the space is about escape, get away. It's about fear. It's almost like a lot of these guys are pushing that we should drop all of our responsibilities and escape. And I talk about this a lot. I talk about the burden of masculinity a lot. And I always say that we need to embrace the burden of masculinity because who else is going to carry our weight and our responsibilities? No one. So I'm just thinking about this and I'm like, man, these guys, they don't really get why people would want to stay, why people have to stay. Not everybody wants to leave. Not everybody wants to leave. Not everybody can leave. Not everybody can leave right now. And I guess my main message today is there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you're at a point in time to where you are right where you need to be at. Maybe not where you want to be at. So don't let anybody shame you. Don't let anybody push you to make a reckless decision or to abandon your responsibilities. Not all of us are like that. I'm not running away. Not everybody is running away from something, out of fear, out of frustration, out of desperation. Not everybody is in that situation. Some of us, live a decent life here. We just want more. And there's nothing wrong with that either. I know people who have no desire at all to leave America. They're very comfortable here. And that's all right. I'm not going to call them stupid. I'm not going to say that they're dumb or weak because they don't want to leave America or they can't get out now. There's nothing wrong with that. There's strength in actually staying and handling your responsibilities and doing things the right way. There's strength in that. So why would I listen to some guy up and abandon his responsibilities here, trying to shame me for staying and taking care of mine? Do whatever you need to do. Do whatever you want to do. There's no shame on those guys either. They've made their choice. But it just seems like the shame and the insults only go one way. So that's all I wanted to say today, man. I hope somebody could get something out of this. There's nothing wrong with staying and taking care of your responsibilities, doing things the right way, not rushing, not running, not moving out of desperation. Nothing wrong with embracing the burden of masculinity and doing what you got to do. Do it right so you have no regrets, right? That's all I want to share today, man. I hope you guys are doing well out there. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Until the next time, Blizzard Abroad.